Welcome back to the show, and it's some action from Dalal Street. The markets saw another day of a volatile trade with some sharp swings, with global worries making the investors in Indian equities a little jittery. This on the back of a profit booking took a toll as the Indian indices fell by almost 2%. Let's have a look.
Well, as far as the emerging markets and the Indian markets here are concerned, it was a case of basket selling and also FIIs clearly in a profit booking mode as far as the markets are concerned. If you look at the Indian markets, which have been outperformers vis-a-vis developed markets, even other markets in Asia continue to face the brunt as far as FIs are concerned. But first, a check of what happened on the Sensex Nifty. Clearly a bit of a disappointment, and the sell-off accentuated in the last 1 hour of trade or so, which led to the markets, both the Sensex Nifty ending near the low of the day. That's not it. There have been a couple of stocks, large caps, which have been the reason why this market has been selling off. I want to first flag off the stocks which are in news as far as the whole trading session is concerned. It's all about SKS Microfinance, the way the stock fell, and of course the way it rose. That's on Friday. Reliance Communication and Bharti, of course, also were in the news. The CAGA report and subsequently the recommendations from TRAI definitely were detrimental for most of the players in the telecom space. A little bit for RCom. The stock continues to be under selling pressure, now approaching its all-time low of about 130, 131. Bharti, on the other hand, is perceived to be a gainer out of the TRAI recommendations. The stock went up by about 1% as far as trade is concerned. Couple of other stocks I want to flag off which actually face the brunt. Reliance Infrastructure, Reliance Capital, couple of stocks in the ADAG pack. As a matter of fact, if you look at the Nifty, a lot of ADAG packs were the pack stocks were the worst hit as far as Nifty is concerned. Reliance Infra, Reliance Capital continue to face the brunt. Reliance Industries, as a matter of fact, is a big culprit why this market is a lot weaker. The stock is now below its 200 DMA. Of course, there is more downside that is expected on this particular stock. So these are some of the stocks which have been facing the brunt. Couple of stocks, small cap stars that continue to do fairly well. Pletico Pharma up 6%. Consolidated Construction Consortium. There was a note put out by Credit Suisse on this particular stock, went up by about 5%. Philips Carbon, Natco Pharma. So there's continued activity in the small and the mid cap space, but large caps is where the problem is.
Right, from Dalal Street, let's come back to Chennai here. Much before the blockbuster movie Endiran created flurry of interest in robots, a private school in Chennai has been imparting robotics education, where concept of mathematics, physics and chemistry are taught using robots as a teaching aid. Now, this course also enables students to get a head start on simple robotics by building models. Lokpriya brings us this report.
These students belonging to class 7 are an excited lot. Lessons in robotics is probably their favorite, which they eagerly look forward to every week. In this session, the children are learning to make their own Drizzlebot, a basic robot model for beginners.
This class is so cool, very interesting because of technologies. This is new to us actually. We have been only learning something boring, history, geography, science, but this is something new and related to technologies.
It's like doing science practically, because most of the time, all these years, we have been only learning science from the textbook. We have seen nothing, we have done nothing practically. So this is like, it appeals to me more.
In every session, each child is given a model that explains a concept. The children experiment with it and make value additions to the model. Trainers say the method helps children understand concepts in a practical way. The robotics class is open to students from class 6 to class 9.
Here we concentrate more on creative work, and they will not know that we are involving maths and science itself. When I say we are going to learn linear equation, they say, what ma'am, you are teaching regular subject. But at the end of the class, when you ask them, ma'am, we understood linear equation like anything, they will say. So it will not be as though we are teaching maths itself, but they learn the subject without them knowing that they are learning maths.
From the next academic year, the school plans to introduce robotics-based lessons in biology, humanities and geography as well. The school says it's also planning to extend the program to primary classes. Looks like a lot of fun awaits the students of this school. In Chennai, Lokpriya, NDTV Hindu.
And finally, mall visitors at Chennai's city centre were left in awe as the Mombasa boys from Africa showcased their acrobatic skills. Our reporter Chandy Thomas couldn't really flex it out himself, but he managed to get this for us. Enjoy these visuals. Thank you for watching.